wheel chocks.
Wheel
Don't forget
chocks.
them. Especially in
Okay.
a car with parking brakes.
Today is going to be a different kind of video because I think it's high time that we go over. She's going to drag the loudest thing possible across the garage floor.
Oh, I'm working here. Because Honda said, yeah, we'll just put the jack point all the way
It
back.
needs
there.
to go all the way in to get it up.
It does.
It happens. So I think it's high time that we go over what cars we currently own between the two of us. And keep in mind, that is subject to change at any moment.
Oh boy, is it?
You know us. She's looking at a Ford Model A as we speak. Secret. Also, I am going to be a good bit slower than normal today because I am a dumbass and concussed myself. Real good. Here is a graphic recreation of that moment. Wait a minute. That's not right. This is what it was like. And I'm gonna then insert the same thing just with bigger boobs and ass.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. I bonked my head on the lift Monday morning, continued to work the next 2 days, just trying to do it. Turns out you can't just raw dog a concussion like that. I didn't know it was my first one, and hopefully the last. I showed up to the ER in Herbie. It was ridiculous. And then when I left for the ER, that was a noise.
It was. Don't worry about
It's
it.
on the jack stand. It's fine. When I left for the ER in Herbie, I went to go put the parking brake down, and the whole mechanism shot out of the lever, and I died laughing, and it was like, it's so on brand for him. In the darkest of times, a practical joke, tomfoolery even.
A little bit of slapstick.
Yeah, a little bit of slapstick. Why not? And then Thursday, could barely speak or walk without help across the house. That was interesting. I'm still slower right now, mentally, and I'm dizzy, so I'm not gonna be actually working on anything. It's my turn. I'm the automotive repair cuck chair. So I ain't gonna be doing much work today. Kit's marathoning 2 fits. Call it Kit's Garage right now.
Well, that's my channel, but I don't do anything over there, so
You don't.
worry about it.
Kit Wheels. Play the intro.
Sure.
So let's see, wait. Off the top of my head, can I remember what I currently own? I'm at 8 cars, I think. 87 Trans Am. I've had that car for 5 years. I love that car. It's a good car. There's a long list of things that need to be fixed on it. Herbie. Tony the Miata. Ben, my 300 STL. I love that car. He needs so much work.
It has not appeared in any videos yet.
He has not appeared in any videos yet because he's been sitting at work.
Not appearing in this film.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna insert pictures. My brain. Ben. The news van. We'll get to it someday. I promise. Long story, not happening right now. Concussed. There's 3 more. My Subaru. Some of it's right there, actually. There. The engine. The engine and body have parted ways for a moment. I had that car for like 2 years, sold it to a friend. He blew it up, and then I bought it back because I loved that car so much, even though it was $1,000 POS when I bought it the first time. And I paid more for it the second time. Exploded. It had new bits with it, so. What am I forgetting? My Honda Fit Fiona. That car was $200. It is the sacrificial salt car. And the parts Miata. And that's all my fleet. Got it? Shall we continue? Babe, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Recall all of the cars you own off the top of your head. It's easy. There's 2 in here right now.
At the moment, though, I'm thinking about how I should probably have put the Fit outside before working on it, because there's no space over here. But that's besides the point. Let's see. Right now, we got the Fit, we got the Beat. We got Morris out there, who you've all met. You've definitely met the Beat. You haven't met the Fit. I've owned it since new. They're phenomenal cars. I love it. I could not think of anything else I would replace this car with. They're also a giant pain in the ass to work on every time I work on this.
We both just had to do an alternator repair on ours. They failed at the same time.
Mine's sitting on the workbench if you want to go show them how bad the alternator
True.
is.
Let me hobble on over there. Mine failed in the exact same way. Okay, what else? What else do you own?
Let me see. So I've got the NB, which is over there at the moment. It was supposed to be a parts car. Please ignore the rust on it. It happens. Everything inside the engine bay is all done up nice. I had the front end of that car apart. It was apart for 2 years. I pulled the engine and transmission to do something noisy in the clutch. Turned out to be a seized pilot bearing. Also turned out the clutch was a gnat's ass hair from being worn out. Literally right up to the rivets, but not quite, so it hadn't eaten the flywheel yet. Pulled that out. Turned out the front frame rails were rusty. If anybody here knows second-gen Miatas, you know all about that. And that devolved to the entire car was disassembled from the firewall forward, derusted. That part was painted, and then all the old parts were put back in, so it actually doesn't look like I did anything, but I did. Okay, and then I have Estelle, the station wagon. I'm sure you'll see more of her at some point. She's definitely been interesting to own and has the nice blue interior.
I talked her into a Mercedes.
You didn't have to do much talking.
She wanted a Volvo wagon, and I was like, I do Mercedes repair. You should get a Mercedes.
Blue wagon. And I was looking at Volvos, and it turns out Volvos are just as expensive as Mercedes until you have to buy parts for them. And the Volvos are significantly cheaper with a lot fewer parts and a little bit easier to maintain. But the Mercedes is really nice. I like it. And it'll do 130 miles an hour, unlike a Volvo.
On a closed course.
Of course. I've taken most of my cars to the track, actually.
I've taken all of my cars to the track.
Yep. And then we have the Alfa Romeo, which I don't think has made an appearance on this channel yet.
It's been banished to the Twinkie.
It's been banished to the Twinkie at the moment. The transmission's right there.
It's a greasy Italian.
It's a greasy Italian. The drive shaft is over here, hilariously next to the axle for the Beat. It happens. Don't worry about it. That'll be making appearances too at some point. That was $500. We'll go over the story.
You're so brave for a $500 Alfa. You're so brave.
Impulse buy $500 Alfa Romeo that was on at the end of a driveway down the street.
And it made it all the way up the street.
That's everybody.
That's everybody?
That's everybody. I only have 6.
You only have 6.
I only have 6.
I have 8. We're at a collective 14 cars. Totally reasonable.
Wheel.
So right now, what Kit is doing is being good about rule number 1, and that's do not neglect the daily.
Well, I neglected
rule
it
number 1. I'm so bad about rule number 1.
It's more that, as they say in that show, winter is coming, and the alternator was making bad noises. And that means it's time to do that before snow suddenly shows up, because we're in October and it can snow here. Then.
October in New Jersey. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, you never know.
It could be 90 degrees during the middle of the day, or it could be snow. the next day. You don't know.
That means they salt, in which case none of the toys go out and the daily has to go
Yeah, what's
out.
annoying in Jersey is like there'll be like a sprinkle of snow and they'll salt fucking everything. And then it's warm for weeks with no rain. So all the salt's on the roads and you're just like, huh? And we're going to get back to the beat sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do a little bit of work on that today. We'll do some chemistry.
Oh, geez. Chemistry with Kit. Just as I got done saying, I'm not going to be doing car work because I need to rest. Kit is like, I need you.
I just need somebody to hold the thing.
I don't know where to put the phone down. I'm just going to leave this here. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, I'm supposed to be resting. The doctor told me brain rest. And I'm going to lose my mind being in the house. So I'm taking it as easy as I know how. And that is just existing near car.
Yep. Which means holding lever.
I'm still annoyingly slow. Oh, right there. Okay.
Okay, hold that there.
Okay. My one job, holding this.
No think, only hold.
No think. I'm not going to think. I'm letting my brain rest. Just hold. I may be stupid. I may be stupid. Literally right now. And out of it. But I know what I'm doing. This is a real good way to gauge if I'm able to go back to work soon.
The answer is?
It's not looking like tomorrow.
Okay.
Oy.
I'm sorry, babe.
It's weird because it's like I miss going into work. I enjoy what I do.
You enjoy your coworkers.
I enjoy my coworkers. I enjoy my job so much. It's so fun doing classic Mercedes work.
Mm-hmm. It's actually getting warm in here now.
And I'm just like,
goodbye, heater.
I am still out of it. Almost a week later.
Okay.
All I did was lightly nudge my head.
Bonk.
With the dipstick. Thanks, son. This is a dipstick out kind of service.
Well, the alternator's right there. Wheel.
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 Wheels?
Yeah.
That's my name.
It happens.
I keeps calling me Veronica.Wheels at work, and I'm like, why are you using my government name? It's like, yeah, Veronica.Wheels. Like, yeah. It's a good bit. It's a great bit, even.
Oh, I hate getting up and down off the ground.
Yeah, because your beat is on the lift.
Yeah, I'm having to work like one of you plebeians with a on the ground for once.
I know. If I don't have access to a lift, even for like an oil change now, I'm like,
Yeah.
How terrible is that? I used to work in my parents' gravel driveway. It's like, oh, I don't have access to a lift. I can't possibly repair this vehicle right now. How do you expect me? I'm going to chip and nail. They're fucked. I need to let my brain rest for a few minutes. Oh, out of it.
So everybody's like, oh, you must be working on the Fit because there's so much room in that engine bay compared to the Beat. Let me show you what a Fit engine bay looks like. You're ready to see what happens when you have large American-sized hands and you need to get down in there and you don't want to take the engine mount off to do it. You can't get your hand in here to thread the bloody belt.
You know who can?
Yeah, the tiny Italian hand person.
These tiny Italian hands, babe.
Yeah.
They're
So
meant
at least
for Ferrari.
you can get to the clutch slave. You can sort of get to the battery, but of course it's all rusted in place because rusty cars. Which is why the positive terminal's off. Don't judge me. The negative won't come off at the moment. I'll deal with that later. And the next thing I need to do...
You bought this car new.
I did buy this car new. It happens. This is what road salt does to your cars.
Mine was $200. We have both ends of the spectrum on this one.
We do. We have a brand new one and a $200 one. But on hers, I need to do the spark plugs. Guess where they are?
Are we doing that?
Ta-da! The coil packs are back here and currently very out of focus. But don't worry, I know how to get to that. Look at me, I have 2 mirrors.
Wait, what?
I have 2 mirrors for backing out of the garage.
Oh, because Herbie's usually here. I'm concussed. The one mirror is useless on him, too. Test start to see if it throws a belt.
Don't forget to make sure you
Yeah, don't run into me.
ready?
Go for it. The belt didn't come off. You're doing good.
Wheel chocks.
Wheel chocks.
Remember what I said about forgetting the wheel chocks?
Forgot the wheel chocks.
I forgot the wheel chocks.
It looks like a minivan. A micro van, if you will. Taketh this key and retrieve the purple one. No. Fiona, the purple one, is in here now. I rested for a good few hours. So. And now Kit is going to work on my fit.
Yes. We swapped them. They're different.
They're
I
different
swapped.
colors. My new alternator, because mine did the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, fits are great because they're consistent. You know exactly what problems you're going to get.
Right. I think it's time for new wipers.
Oh, hey, your battery's loose too.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Leaf.
How is she on oil?
I haven't checked in so long.
She's
Probably
got
low.
Plenty of oil.
Okay. I'll take that.
It's a Honda.
Neglecting the daily. What is that?
What is what?
What is that?
What is it? Oh, it's a beetle.
Why is it so shiny?
Because it's a beetle.
That's wicked.
Isn't it?
It's like the one on the cover art of Journey's album
Oh,
cover.
I know the other.
I consulted the parts shed. I mean, the news van. Because I ordered rear wiper for this car too. And we have front wipers that I also ordered. In the many, many, many Rock Auto boxes spread throughout the garage and the van.
Oh, 100 Fahrenheit.
I'm going to put this on and sit back down because I am dizzy.
Yes, please do that. Okay.
I am now seated. Oh, you got my water. Thank you. She's checking my spark plug torque because they like to spit themselves out. So I'm still in no shape to be touching a vehicle right now. I'm still dizzy and bleh and out of it. So I'm in a chair in the garage watching Kit work on my cars just to feel something. I can't live without it. Kit was saying, according to Honda, you have to take off all the intake manifold stuff.
And all of the wiper stuff up here.
So you can just access it by reaching around. And like, clearly Honda didn't consider the reach around, you know?
They did not.
The reach around. You get it? Babe, do you get it?
No.
So reach around. Ooh.
Okay, so now I gotta find the hole.
See how loose my plugs are because I haven't checked them in a year, 2 years. Was that?
That was pretty loose.
That's the plug?
There we go.
That was seated?
Click. Yeah, number one came goodbye. Number one came loose by my hand on the ratchet like this, and I went like that.
Oh, oh, it was time. I was like, yes, she's missing a little on startup.
Yep, and I'm like, that means it's time to check the plug. Okay, I need my non-wobbly socket extension.
Okay, number 2, moment of truth.
Number 2 is not moving.
Good, keep it that way.
Yes, number 2, I believe.
That's the one we touched.
We fixed.
That's the one we did the insert on.
Yeah, that was an adventure. We tapped and drilled the head.
With it in the car.
With it in the car, just like this. We did take the wipers out of the way.
We did. That was a professional install. That is a lifetime plug at this point.
It's fine. They last 100,000 miles according to Honda.
Yeah, and this car
mine were great.
200,000 on it when we did them.
Yeah, and we put brand new plugs in.
And I'll be so real with you, Chief. I don't think the body's making it to 300,000.
I don't think so either.
I think the struts are. I think the struts are going to come through the rear.
No, they don't rust there.
No, the whole thing will just split in half.
No, yeah, it's going to be the torsion beam's going to pull away from the rest of the car. And then we welded a roll cage and welded it to where the torsion beams go.
No, we take this and get scrap value.
Nah, we lemons it.
Oh.
Because it was a legitimate $200 car.
Yeah. The thing about keeping this around as a Lemons car is we have to keep it around.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. That's good.
We have too many cars.
Good news. Your plugs are all now tight.
Yay.
Number 1 was trying to come out.
I knew I felt something up.
Yep. No, the moment you feel a misfire when it's warming up, it's like, time to check the plugs.
Mm-hmm. We checked them. They were loose. Well, just the one.
Was loose. Wire time. Okay. See? It's the top of 1. 1. 2. Where did 3 go? 3 is right here. 3. 4. Not only did I do that job blind, I did it entirely with my left hand, and I am right-handed.
The reach around, the Honda reach around. The H stands for homosexuality. So you may notice this previously had blue washer fluid in it, and I am swapping to orange. And the reason for that is because I could not be fucking bothered. She's just like, hey, I never used a funnel for that before. Why are you using a funnel? And I'm like, because I'm concussed and I'm dizzy and I will just pour it everywhere.
That's fair.
Ah, yes. The natural Veronica.Wheels in her natural habitat.
With the RTV looking, well, the shit looking RTV stain on my ass.
Even when she's concussed, her natural instinct is to work on cars.
I'm so dizzy, but I want to do something. I'm losing my mind.
So what does she do? She does wipers.
I feel like I'm at Advanced Auto again. Never worked there.
Like I said, her natural instinct. Working on cars. What does she do at work? She works on cars. What does she do at home? She works on cars. Ah, yes. The mother wiper is being reunited with her child.
I guess. For those of you into size difference, I
think this is like a 24 or something.
That one's like a 14.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Kit is doing the honors of unfucking the headrest because she broke it on me.
Yeah, I managed to trigger the, Come on, give me this. Where's the other? There it is.
She managed to trigger the thing that puts it forward in case of an accident. She was just like adjusting it and it went. Mwah.
Yeah, it happens.
So I've been driving around with no headrest for a little while. It happens.
Now I gotta remember.
I gotta clean all this shit out. It's the daily. This is not mine. This is yours.
That is mine, but I left it in there because you left a whole bunch in my daily.
That's fair. You have fixed 2 fits.
I have. It happens.
Next Honda up.
Yeah. Gonna take a short break before we do that one.
Yeah, probably me too. I need it. I want to go lay down.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead inside. I'll be in a minute.
And then the van.
The van. You should get the trailer.
The trailer.
Yeah. I think this is our next big project. Northeast life.
I miss this car. Ah.